Greetings to my colleagues at Maria Regina College in Malta. This is Michael Fullen, Professor of Education at the University of Toronto in Toronto, Canada. And I'm very pleased to talk for a few minutes to a group of leaders who have been studying and developing leadership. And I wanted to say two things about our own work. One is the way we go about it, which is to work with practitioners all the time in partnership. We say that 80% of our best ideas come from leading practitioners. So I'm really learning from people like you and pulling it together. And then the second thing is we do pull it together. I think it's both deep and theoretical, but also practical. So the three most relevant books to the leadership focus have been the principle, the school principle, three keys for maximizing impact. A second one has been leading in a culture of change, which is also for business leaders as well as educational leaders. And the third one is nuance, which means the kind of leadership, why some leaders are more successful than others. So I think that this shows that this book, what is happening, these are lead learners. That's the concept I want to emphasize with you. A lead learner means two things. One is they lead, they themselves lead. And so they're always learning from others and learning from practice and so forth. So that's part of the lead learner. But the other part is they teach other people to be leaders as well. So that at the end of their, let's say they're at a place for 5 years, at the end of that, not only do they have a greater impact during their 5 years or whatever, but they leave other leaders behind who can go even further. So this is continual development. And we need these leaders now because nothing is more lacking, I would say, than quality leadership in almost all walks of life. So I'm really glad you have a cohort and you're studying leadership in practice and developing groups. And now I think you're having a symposium on the graduation of people. And again, I congratulate you for that. Trevor Kissaun, I think, has done a dissertation or a project on developing leaders for students, focusing on well-being and development. This actually is our work these days too. We call it deep learning, which is how to engage the world and change the world, teachers and leaders and students themselves, so that the students can make a contribution to be good at life and to be good at learning for the rest of their career. So have a good celebration, and then whatever you do afterwards, make sure you have a good impact. That's what we're trying to do. So keep in touch with me if you want and tell me what you're doing. Thanks for inviting me to say hello at this big occasion that you have today.